Yo, what up YouTube? It's your boy Barry Buckets, and today I have a video that is going to help you simply improve at Escape from Tarkov. To get right into the video, boys, many people have come in the chat and asked me. I see them in other streamers' chats. I see them on Twitter. I see them on TikTok. I see them on YouTube. I see them everywhere. And they're asking the same questions. How do I improve at Escape from Tarkov? And to me, it's very simple. First and foremost, you got to play. All right, you got to play. Tarkov is just like any other thing in life. You only get better at Tarkov the more that you play. The more you get acclimated with everything, the more that you understand the guns and the gunplay, the recoil, everything about Tarkov, the more you play, the better you will get. But there are ways and there are small things that many people may not know that can ultimately make you a better player instantly. And today we're going to go over really two big things today, and we have a third change that is definitely going to impact every single Tarkov player that is currently in the community who plays Escape from Tarkov. First and foremost, though, this is the most important thing in the entire Tarkov, the most important thing in Tarkov. I need everyone to understand the importance of good bullets over meta guns. Okay, here we have a meta mutant. Okay, this is a meta mutant. This is one of the most Chad meta broken guns, however you view it. Okay, but this gun is a really good gun because of two things. First and foremost, it's a great gun because of the bullets, not because of the build. The build is second. The build is super important, but it's because of the bullets. I need everyone within the Tarkov community to understand this. New player, old player. I'm sure mainly for new players because older players are going to understand the importance. I need us to understand the importance of good bullets over meta builds with bad bullets, okay? Good bullets make guns like this gun right here. They make them great guns, okay? In order to kill players and Escape from Tarkov, you need to have good bullets. And I know you're saying, well, Barry, hey, Barry, I don't have good bullets. I understand that. It's a process. But this is why we need to level up through quests, loot stashes, and once we get those quests up, once we level up, we're gonna have access to these bullets. Now, there's a couple bullets on the market that you can buy that are not flea locked, but they cost a lot of money. So I need you guys to understand this. Guys, please, please, please. We need to focus on good bullets in our guns at all times. I promise you, you will become 1,000% a better player on your first raid if you run the best bullets you possibly can. If you run the best bullets in the game, they will save you. We do not need to build meta guns with bad bullets. There's absolutely no points. I would rather you build a non-meta gun with maybe, let's just say a non-meta gun, right? With give or take 60 recoil, which is still pretty good, right? Rather than building a gun that has amazing recoil with bad bullets, okay? We need to be able to access these good bullets, and the only way to access them is ultimately through getting our quests done and progressing and leveling, okay? And that'll come with time. The more that you play, the more you will learn. But I need you guys to understand the most important thing regarding Tarkov. It's not armor, it's not helmets, it's not anything aside from good bullets. Good bullets can absolutely change your life and can change the trajectory of you ultimately living or dying. Okay, so I want us to understand that. That is a huge step, and I promise you guys, if you focus on getting those good bullets unlocked, if you focus on saving those good bullets until you get a better gun, I promise you, you will improve your PvP instantaneously. I promise, okay? Another thing is, chat, that I'm seeing, and this is going to be our second point. Our second point, which is super, super important, okay? We went over good bullets and what it's like to have non-meta guns but have good bullets. But secondly, I need us to take a step back. I need you to listen. You do not always need to have a level 6 armor on, a level 5 armor on, a level 5 rig, a level 6 rig. Let me tell you something. All you need to do is budget. Okay, budget run armors similar to this. A trooper is 80K. And I know you're saying, well, Barry, hey, that's really expensive. And that's really not budget. I understand, okay? These are 3 of the best options that you can currently use right now. If you have Ragman level 2, you can get this rig for 55K. Now, no one can tell me that they cannot go on your scav and get 55k rubles in order for you to run this armor, okay? Another one, the TV-110. The TV-110 barter is absolutely is insane. Okay, look at this right here. 4 bleaches. We're gonna go right here. 4 bleachers for 12k each, and soap for 20k. We just got to armor one of the best armors from a repairability standpoint, and also from a slot standpoint, a TV-110. 85 hit points. Arguably one of the best armors, if not the best armor in the game. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's definitely a very, very, very reliable armor. Do not feel the need to run a slick every raid. Do not feel the need to try to run here and run a level 5 rig. Okay, to run a CPC, to run a Giselle, to run these things that honestly really don't matter. Armor is important, don't get me wrong, but armor does not play as big of a part as you probably think it does. And for all my new players, for all my players who have been playing for a while and are trying to figure out what can I do to get to that next level, this is where it starts right here. First and foremost, quit going overkitted. There's nothing wrong with running a TV-110 or a trooper armor, depending on, you know, your situation. These armors range from anywhere between 50k to 80k. Very reliable armors. They repair pretty well. They have this trooper and the TV have high hit points, and I believe these armors will allow you to be more successful in the long run. You don't need to go run a redut. You don't need to go run any of those armors that have 60 HP or a Gen 4, but they break on the first try and then they repair to 45. No. So our second point is please, 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 please quit going overkitted, guys. We don't need to, okay? A trooper armor is plenty. A TV is plenty. A rat rig, that's what we call this armor right here, is plenty. But don't feel like you need to sit there and run a slick every rig, because you do not. And I promise you, your friends might call you broke, they might call you cheap, but I promise you, you will have more rubles than those guys, okay? And don't forget, for all of my newer players who are learning how to PvP and looking to improve, Tarkov is a process. And I'm gonna be totally honest with you. Tarkov is a very tough, painful, agonizing process, but I promise you in the long run it will pay off. So guys, please, please, please don't forget, never forget the importance of the #1 cardinal golden rule of Tarkov. Good bullets are always going to win you fights. Good bullets over meta guns 1000% of the time, okay? Number 2, please, please, please don't feel the need to go overkitted. Too many times where I see new players going to labs, new players going to lighthouse, new players going to shoreline, new players going anywhere outside of mainly customs. That you're going to overkitted. Slow down, scale back, run budget kits, and I promise you, you will start to see yourself improve, not only through your PvP, because the less gear that you have on, the better gun skill you may need to have, but you will start to see your Tarkov bank account go to the moon. Okay, guys, so that is super, super important. All right. Thirdly, chat. Thirdly, I must say this is extremely important. All right, but I believe that new players and people who are trying to improve, they always say, well, Barry, I don't have any money. I don't have any rubles. I don't have stuff. I'm not able to run these good kits and run these good guns because I don't have any money. Well, don't you worry, because thirdly, I want to talk about the importance of understanding how to make rubles. Okay, now let me tell you this. The freest way to make money on Escape from Tarkov is going to be through scavving on any map. Now, many people know the importance of scavving, and some people don't. Maybe you're too cool for scavving, but let me tell you this. If you need rubles, there are so many maps where you can make money off of. All of these maps that you can scav on, you can make a lot of money. Everybody knows interchange. Everyone knows the interchange route. I have an interchange loot guide video if you guys need it. But interchange, there's money, there's PCs, there's killer, there's so much money to be made. There's stashes on interchange. Everybody knows that. Of course, everybody who's here from, who's been a part of the Barry Buckets YouTube channel understands the importance of exclamation point customs. Customs is the map that I currently scav on. I haven't scavved in a while, but customs made me so much money because half of the time, the route going from Old Gas to Fortress to Crack House was never looted because for some reason, nobody likes to loot on customs. But let me tell you that scavving on Woods, Reserve, Lighthouse, Shoreline, even factory, they all can make you guys money. So for anybody who's saying, Barry, I can't do this stuff, I can't run these good kits because I don't have any money, yes, you can. Use your scav. That is your #1 opportunity to make money every single day. You probably have a timer between 20 to 30 minutes, depending on your fence karma, but that's okay. Every 20 or 30 minutes, if you're able to acquire, let's just say 500,000 rubles each time, you will be making 1,000,000 rubles per hour. What's the problem in 1,000,000 rubles per hour, okay? So that is my first thing that I want to say regarding understanding how to make money. Secondly, I want to talk about something because many people don't agree with this, but this is the reason why I have 53 mil. Granted, I've lost 30 mil over the last couple of weeks, but understanding of taking a big backpack onto a map and simply looting everything. Pick up every single item that you can until your backpack is full. Once your backpack is full, if then you see better items, you can then start to min-max. You can drop items that maybe aren't worth something. You can drop items that maybe you feel that don't hold as much value. But if you can grab everything on a map, pick up every single piece of weapon parts, items, medical, anything, pick it up, because that is money that you just accrue over time. And then what you're going to come over here to do, you're going to go over, you're going to put it in your scav junk box, and you're going to keep on looting. I pick up every single thing that I possibly can on the map, whether it's worth 10,000 rubles or it's worth 1,000,000 rubles. It's not going to matter. I am simply here to make rubles and make money. So never feel like you cannot make money. If you don't want to scav, that is fine. Go on any map of your choice. Find your specific loot run depending on the map. I have more than a couple found throughout our videos, but find your loot route. Grab the biggest backpack that you can. A raid backpack right now, guys. The biggest backpack in the game right now is 120K. 120K for a raid backpack to fill up your backpack. I promise you, within the first raid, you will make your raid backpack back then some with just a couple of items. So please, please, please understand the importance of grabbing everything that you possibly can and letting it stack up. Letting it stack up. Once you start stacking up and making money, you will be in a great spot. You will be in a wonderful spot, and I promise you, you will start to make money, but you will not only make money, you will start to get more confident in looting, more confident in playing, and more confident in PvPing in Tarkov. Now, guys, this last one is going to sound like I'm not being serious, but I promise you, you will not realize how important this last one is until you get in there and you start going. Now, many times in Escape from Tarkov, I feel that sometimes people overthink it. They think that you gotta sit in the corner. They think that you gotta rotate all the time. You think that, you know, you gotta run the best gear. And obviously from this video, you know, not much of that is true at all. But we've already talked about the importance of good bullets. We've talked about the importance of not going over kitted. Now we've talked about the importance of making sure to loot everything that you can to make rubles, whether that's through scav or whether that's through taking a big backpack. Now, fourthly, it is the most simple aspect of Escape from Tarkov that takes a lot of skill, but most people don't realize it. The fourth way to be successful in Escape from Tarkov is to survive. It's to live. It is simply just to survive. Whether it's a 10-minute raid, whether it's a 40-minute raid, it is as simple as surviving. The more you survive, the more money you will make, because the less money you have to spend on buying new kits. You guys, I mean, my kit right now, right? My average kit right now, the price of this kit is probably 300K, 100K, 400K. I don't even know how much this is worth, but let's just say 200K, which probably is worth more technically. All right, so this kit is easily over probably, my math's probably bad, including stems and heals, and probably an $800,000 kit. If you are dying consistently with anywhere between $200,000 kits and $1 million kits, I can assure you, you are going to lose money. So it is as simple as this. In Escape from Tarkov, in order to become a better player, in order to make more money, in order to improve at the game, just focus on surviving. You don't have to have a full backpack every time. You don't need to go wipe the lobby every time. If you focus on surviving on the game, I can assure you, you will improve over time. Now, granted, if you follow all 4 of these tips and you're not running super expensive guns, you're focused on running the best bullets that you can afford, the best bullets that are available to you. If you focus on not running slicks all the time and maybe only running a trooper, if you focus on having a big backpack to the raid backpack trade for 120K, I want to say it's at Ragman's, Max Ragman. Excuse me, that's it's Max proper. If you focus on doing these things, chat, and you do all those 3 things together, and you follow this guideline and this rubric, and you survive, I can assure you, you will see your survival rate go up. You will see your confidence go up. You will see your rubles go up, and you will begin to see more PvP, because the more that you see, the more that you survive, the more that you're not in the dead screen, you will begin to see more people. Once you see more people, you'll begin to get more confident. You see more people, then you start PvPing. It is all an entire circle. And look, I know this stuff, it's not easy based off limited amount of rubles and resources, but I assure you guys, you're never too cool to scav. You're never too cool to pick up everything, because I promise you over time it stacks up. I have 6,400 hours in this game. I have 8 KD. I played 1,000 raids. You know, there's nothing insane about what I have here. But one thing that I would say is surviving matters. Surviving helps. Okay. Surviving will allow you to get over that hump. So I hope you guys found this video and found these tools useful. I'm excited to see, and please guys, let me know in the comments if this helped you become even slightly a better player. Now, I'm not saying that all these things are going to instantly make you the best Tarkov player in the world. That is by no means of what I'm saying. But I'm saying if you follow these guidelines and rules, I can assure you, you will begin to see progress for new players, for old players, for players who maybe played and wanted to come back and maybe feel like, wow, Tarkov's changed. But I assure you, following this stuff, all the good players know this, okay? Every player and every streamer that you watch is not running slicks every raid. Now, maybe some are, but they have 1 billion rubles, okay? Most of us do not have 1 billion rubles. But if you follow these guidelines, chat, and follow this video, I can promise you, you will begin to see yourself improving on all fronts of Tarkov. All right, guys. So please, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a thumbs up on this video. I promise you, we're going to have more guides. We're going to have more helpful tips. We're going to have more things like this coming on our YouTube channel. And I really, really, really want to focus on improving players who maybe feel like they can get a little bit better. So I'm going to be going over helpful tips, helpful guides, helpful rules, just anything helpful that I feel needs to be put into a video. You guys will find it on this channel. So please, 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 if you like, give us a subscribe, and I'm looking forward to give you guys the best content possible. Also, chat, please for sure to make sure you drop a comment down below, share it to your friend, and most importantly, click those notifications buttons so you can see when we post a video every day. And I'm so grateful for all of you guys in the community, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. GG's.